These 5 AI tools will drastically improve your business and overall just help you operate much more effectively and efficiently. So I'm really excited to share these with you guys because my team has been using this for the last 2 months and it's been a night and day difference. These have been literal game changers for us. And guys, I'm not just some one-man band. Like, we have over 20 people on our team and we work with some of the biggest companies in the world at our agency. So I'm really excited to share these with you guys because I really do think they'll help you. And again, guys, I'm not being paid in any way. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. We are literally just using these and they're very helpful for us, and I think they'll be helpful for you. So the first tool is one that I think we can all relate to. I don't know about you, but I take multiple meetings in a day and most of those are on Zoom. Typically they're back to back and those meetings begin to like blend together. So before this tool, I used to have like an assistant sit in on my meetings, take notes from me, list out the actionable items, and make sure I don't forget deadlines or deliverables. But now that I have Fireflies.ai, I no longer need her. What's great about this tool is that it works on Zoom, Google Meets, or Microsoft Teams. So no matter where you're at, this will work for you. And it's amazing. It basically records your meetings, transcribes them, even summarizes them for you. Not only that, it'll actually list out the actionable steps you have to take. And if you even forget something, you can just go ahead and ask Fireflies AI to remind you about a specific part of the meeting since it recorded the whole thing. So if someone said that they needed information from me by Friday, but I forgot what day they needed it by, I can simply ask, what day did they need this by? Or do they need any deliverables from my team by the end of the week? And it will give you back an output from that meeting specifically, which is just so helpful because there are a countless number of times where I tell someone I'll send them more information after the meeting, and then I actually go up and get food and just completely forget to send it to them. And so this actually will set reminders for you as well. And another really cool thing about Fireflies AI, if you're like advanced, is it will plug into your CRM or your Trello or your Monday.com, and you can literally make commands mid-meeting and it will create tasks for you. So if you say, hey, teammate, I need this done by Wednesday, can you do this task for me? It will actually create that in your Monday or your Trello board, which is nuts. Now, we haven't got that advanced with it yet. We just enjoyed the actual transcription, the recording, the summaries, and the reminders of action items, but I highly recommend you guys check it out. That's Fireflies AI for all of your meeting needs. It basically replaces the need of an assistant to take notes for you on meetings. But moving on to the next tool, which is again really cool, and this is going to save a lot of managers a lot of time. So a lot of the time when we have a new person join our team or we have to work with another agency, they have a lot of the same questions and it can be redundant, and it's not the best use of my time to answer these questions over and over again. And so IngestAI.io is basically like a copy of yourself, or it basically kind of creates a virtual AI consultant, but with your knowledge. And so how I've used it, since I have a lot of content in the world, is I actually had my team transcribe every YouTube video I've ever made, every Discord AMA, every tweet I've ever written, every announcement I've ever made, any form of content I've ever done. We transcribed it into text and then fed it to Ingest AI. And now it's actually a Discord bot, and I'll ask it a question and it will only answer that question in the way I have answered that question before in my previous content. So that's pretty nuts. I want to show you how I use it, and I'm going to show you some examples of how you could possibly use it in your organization. So like I said, this is just a Discord bot, and now anybody on my team can ask it a question and they're going to get the answer of which I have answered before. So for example, if I asked ChatGPT about my company did not start before 2021 in this example, and it would not even be able to answer that. But if I just go ahead and ask Brett, just type in @AskBrett, what is the NFT Academy? And just like that, it's going to output, the NFT Academy is an online learning platform that teaches people everything they need to know to build in Web3, smart contract development, Web3 marketing, community building, project management, whatever it may be. And that's what it answered, which is spot on. So this is really cool because if you're a manager of a company and you get a lot of these same questions from people that are training or they're new, or just even from clients that are just the same redundant questions, all you have to do is create like a 1-hour voice recording answering each one of those common frequently asked questions. And then once you record it, you can transcribe it, and then you put that into this bot, and you can just create this bot in Discord or Slack, and anybody can now ask the bot that question instead of asking you. So this is really cool. It's going to save managers a lot of time, and this is just really valuable because it's basically a consultant. This has my knowledge base in it, and if I really wanted to put like my whole life's knowledge into this, all I have to do is record like 5 or 6 podcasts sharing all of my opinions. Now I'll never have to ask those questions again because the bot will answer them for me. So check out IngestAI.io. Now, there's going to be some fine tuning and some tweaking, but it is just really cool because it only answers in the way you've answered questions. So go ahead and check that out, guys. Now, another tool that we've been using, this is one that we've been using to create SOPs, or how-to step-by-step guides. So if you guys are ever worked in a company, you know that there's like a lot of redundant tasks that just need to be done on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of times you interchange who does that role. And so it would be really a big waste of time for me to have to teach someone, let's say, how to upload to Instagram every time we hire a new content manager or a new team member that manages social media. And so instead of having to do that, we create an SOP, which is basically a step-by-step guide on how to upload to Instagram or any task that needs to be done by someone in the organization. So we create these standard operating procedures. Basically, for an example, would be like log into Instagram, go hit create post, upload the photo, add a caption, add this hashtag, schedule it for 4 p.m. This is where you schedule it, hit confirm. That's a very basic example of an SOP, but this can be done for anything in an organization. And this is like key to an organization's growth and scale. And so Tango is incredible. All you do is you download this Chrome extension and you hit record. Then each time you click on your screen, it's going to take a screenshot of what you clicked on and then actually create like a text description of what that is doing. And the crazy thing is you don't even need to use your microphone. You just do the task. So for the Instagram example, I would hit record on the Tango description, then I would just log into Instagram, then I would just hit create post, then I would just add the photo, add the caption, add the hashtag, and schedule it, and it will create step by step based on every click I did, and it actually screenshots what I clicked on, then writes a description on what the actual click was about. It is crazy good. And like, this sounds way too good to be true. And every one of these tools, one of my team members brought to me, and I didn't believe them. And then they showed them to me. And these things are way more accurate than you'd ever expect. So definitely check out tango.us if you're looking for step-by-step how-to guides, so you don't have to spend time training every single employee. Definitely create some standard operating procedures. And Tango has made it 20 times easier, guys. If you like these tools, send this to a friend, send this to a coworker, send this to someone in your business, just not your competitors, because you want that competitive edge. So guys, these have just been game changers for us, and I hope they will be for you very soon. But moving on to Canva. Sure, a lot of you guys probably know what Canva is, but if you don't, it's basically like a user-friendly Photoshop or design tool to help create really aesthetically pleasing just social media posts, brand assets for your website, whatever it may be. If you need a rebrand, it can even help you with that. So Canva is a really cool tool for that, but they actually just announced a new AI suite today, the day I'm recording this video, and it is really cool. So you don't need to learn Photoshop. You don't need to hire some super expensive designer if you don't have the budget. You can just use Canva to make really aesthetically pleasing social media posts or branding. And so the AI tools that they released are really cool. So say you need to go speak at a conference or you need a professional poster for yourself. The first tool is called Magic Design, where you can just drag and drop a photo of yourself. It's going to create really well-designed flyers or posters, and you can just add any text, and it looks like you're a professional designer using Photoshop, when in reality you just drag and dropped, and it's this AI tool that put your text and your photo in there. The next one that they're using is Magic Eraser. So say you sell products through an e-com brand. Let's say you have a chapstick brand, and you have a really nice picture of chapstick, but there's a phone charger in the background that you didn't see and doesn't look very pleasing. Well, with the Magic Eraser, all you have to do is just draw over the phone charger, and voila, it's erased like nothing was ever there. This again used to have to be photoshopped out by a designer. Now it can be done with AI on Canva natively, which is amazing. We are living in the future. And the next one is even cooler to me. It's called Magic Edit. So let's say you have a chapstick brand, you're taking a picture of your chapstick is banana flavored, you didn't have time to go to the store, you didn't want to buy bananas, you can literally just draw over the background and say add bananas to kind of signify that this is a banana flavored chapstick. So you have a picture of a chapstick, now you have a nice banana background in your landscape. It's going to be a really pleasing photo for your Instagram feed or maybe even an ad. Next, we actually have the Magic Presentations, which is a lot like Tome in a previous video that I talked about, but Tome is basically like an AI presentation or PowerPoint builder. This can now be done in Canva. Now I think Tome is going to be better for like the actual like content and storytelling, but Canva for the design side, beautiful. Canva's designs look so professional, and it's all just drag and drop, no code. So this is really cool, guys. The era of no code is upon us. Like, you can now build software tools without any code whatsoever. So if you guys want to learn how to do that, I actually talked about that in my last video, and really just my mindset and how I'm approaching business for like the next 10 years. I really think it's important for a lot of people to learn. So go check that out if that sounds interesting to you. But moving on, they have like 5 other tools. I don't want to go through them all, but they have like AI to help you write in your documents now. And they have like text to image if you want to kind of have like a Midjourney natively in Canva. Those were the main improvements that I saw, and some of those look super exciting. So definitely go check out Canva if you need design for your business, if you're trying to build a brand, e-com store, whatever it may be. Now, moving on to one that I was skeptical about and didn't want to talk about because there's so many copywriting tools out there, but this one has actually been really cool because of how specifically targeted it is, and you can tell the people that did this have been in the industry. And this is Hoppy Copy. They write high converting emails 10 times faster. So if you guys don't know, email campaigns, email drip campaigns, email automations, email follow-ups are a huge part of business, especially in e-com or marketing agencies or whatever it may be. And so what this tool does is it actually creates drip campaigns for you, email automations for you. It'll create the copy, and it'll actually create the templates and the actual flows. And so let's just say, for an example, you want to sell a product, you have an email list of like 10,000 people. What you want to do typically is create like 5 or 10 emails and set up like a drip campaign where it sends an email to that list like one every 3 days. And the first email is going to be like a story of someone using the product that had a success story with it. Then the next one's going to be like all the benefits. Then the third one's going to be like a special discount if they get it today only. These are just like classic email drip campaigns. And so the cool thing about this tool is it has templates for like the entire campaign, and then we'll write each individual email for you within the campaign based on your end goal. So it's just really optimized for like direct to consumer sales. So the prompts of how it outputs emails are going to be like persuasive and salesy if that's the goal you want. Or say someone added a product to their cart but didn't check out. They're going to give you templates on add to cart but didn't check out emails. Say, hey, we saw that you added this to your cart but didn't go through with it. Is there anything we could do to help? Kind of triggering a customer support flow for your email campaigns. And so the fact that it's so intuitive and the copy is really, really good, and it's actually tailored for like conversions and persuasion based on their experience. So you can clearly tell these people actually have been doing email conversion, and they've optimized the prompts for that. So Hoppy Copy has been really helpful for us with our email campaigns. We have used it and it has done very well for us. So highly recommend if you're in the email automation, email drip campaign, email marketing game to check that out. It's been a game changer for us. So guys, those are the main 5 tools. Now, I already talked about Notion in a video before, but I want to throw this in here as like a bonus because this is what we use in our organization to track everybody's tasks, assign tasks, what content we're posting, content management, organization, basically anything you could think about to organize and take notes, whatever it may be. All of our documents, everything is in Notion. And the fact that they have AI in there now has just been so helpful, and it's so intuitive. So kind of think about like Google Docs or Google Slides, but right now if I'm in Google Docs, like I have to write the Google Doc, then I have to go to ChatGPT, and it can't like interact. Where now that they actually have the AI within Notion, it is just so intuitive because it can help me brainstorm, it can help me come up with new ideas, it can help me make lists, it can help me make tables, it can help me extract data and show presentations right there in Notion without ever having to leave. So I highly recommend if you guys are looking for organizations and systems, just use Notion because the AI has just been so helpful. I can't explain how much more efficient our company is and how much easier things have gotten because of all these AI tools. All right, guys, so those are all the tools. You can find the links for those in the description below, so definitely go check those out. But before we go, I just want to say I am actually making daily AI videos on WGMI's YouTube channel. So I'm going to put that as the first link in the description below. I'm making daily AI news videos on that channel where I talk about all the updates, a tool of the day, everything that's coming out because the space is moving so quickly. So if you like AI content, specifically AI tools and news, go to WGMI's YouTube channel where I'll be uploading every single day. This video is kind of more so like what I've used, put into work, and actually see benefits from, more polished and just more educational, and what we plan to do like with our businesses in the future. So if you guys want to see what my mindset is for businesses in the next decade, watch my last video. I'm going to say it again. That video is really insightful in my opinion. I think you'll get a lot of value from that. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.